Hoplite is a turn-based strategy game that's a little light on the strategy but heavy on the difficulty. Is it a little too much for your average time waster? Stay tuned to find out. I'm Josh, and this is what's happening. Hoplite's controls are intuitive and easy to perform, with the player simply needing to tap the section of the screen they want their character to move to. Attacks are done either automatically, due to proximity, or manually selected from the game's tactics menu. You'll be utilizing these techniques to traverse increasingly hostile floors, while simultaneously powering up different aspects of your character. You'll get one upgrade opportunity per map, so each decision has a fair amount of weight to it. The available options are random though, making luck a large factor as well. Enemy types and placement also change every time you play the game, which keeps Hoplite feeling fresh. Unfortunately, this variety doesn't completely save the game from being a little repetitious. After several playthroughs, you'll start to feel as though there's a correct way to play the game. Build up as many hearts as you can early on so that you can spend them on the best upgrades when the game starts to become more difficult. This pattern emerges early and starts to feel stale quickly. It also makes the beginning of the game a lot more frustrating. This game's difficulty is intense, and one wrong move can ruin your run. So you can't afford to just sleepwalk through the early game until you start to get the more interesting power-ups. The game's later levels are always exciting though, as the frantic action will keep you engaged and really challenge your ability to plan ahead. The game's power-ups are also linked to an extremely in-depth challenge system that adds a ton to the replay value. Completing these difficult tasks will satisfyingly reward you with the game's best perks. As a result, Hoplite will keep you coming back for more long after you beat the first campaign. I really enjoyed Hoplite. It's something that I think I'm going to be coming back to for a while whenever I have a couple spare minutes, so I think it's worth the price tag if you're at all interested in this type of game. Thank you so much for watching this review, guys. I really appreciate it. If you could help out the channel by sharing it, I would appreciate that too. But even if you don't, I want to thank you for checking out this episode. Be sure you subscribe so that you don't miss our next one, which will come out 2 Thursdays from now, and I will see you guys all then.